Chapter 5, Mishnah 5. The Mishnah describes how the court makes its decision in capital cases. If most of the judges found a reason for acquittal, they acquit him right away. But if not, rather most of the judges hold that he is guilty, they delay his verdict until the next day, so that they will have time to think of reasons for acquittal in the meantime. The Mishnah relates what the judges do for the rest of the day and the following night. They separate themselves into pairs, and each pair of judges discusses the case between themselves. They would eat less than usual and not drink wine at all the whole day, so that they will be able to concentrate properly. And they would continue to discuss the case through the night, the proceedings of the next day. The next day they wake up early and come to court. A judge who had argued for acquittal says, "I argued for acquittal and I am still in favor of acquittal." And one who had argued for conviction and has not changed his mind since then says, "I argued for conviction and I am still in favor of conviction." A judge who had argued for conviction may change his mind and argue for acquittal. But a judge who had argued for acquittal may not change his mind and argue for conviction. If they made a mistake in the matter, that is, they forgot what their previous positions were, or they forgot the reasons for their positions, the two scribes of the court would check their records and remind them. The next step of the trial. If they found a reason for acquittal, they acquit him right away. But if not, they take a vote. If out of the 23 judges of the court, 12 vote for acquittal and 11 for conviction, he is acquitted, because a one-vote majority is enough for acquittal. But if 12 vote for conviction and 11 for acquittal, or even if 11 vote for acquittal, 11 for conviction, and one says, "I do not know," or even if 22 vote for acquittal or for conviction and one says, "I do not know," they add judges to the court, because in all these cases, a verdict cannot be reached without more judges. In the first case, 12 for conviction, 11 for acquittal, the court cannot issue a verdict, because a one-vote majority is not enough for conviction, and there is no majority at all for acquittal. And in the next two cases, where one of the judges says that he does not know, we do not have a court of 23 judges, the minimum required for capital cases, because a judge who does not know is regarded as though he were not there. The process of adding judges. How many judges do they add? They add 2 judges and then another 2 judges until they reach a total of 71. After adding the first 2 judges, they vote again. And if there is still no suitable majority, they add another 2. They continue adding 2 judges at a time until they reach a suitable majority. Once there are 71 judges on the court, no more may be added. The Mishnah discusses what happens once the court is increased to 71 judges. If 36 of the 71 judges vote for acquittal and 35 vote for conviction, he is acquitted, because a majority of 1 is enough to acquit. If 36 vote for conviction and 35 vote for acquittal, in which case they cannot convict the accused because a majority of 1 is not enough for conviction, they debate the case with one another until one of those who voted for conviction changes his mind and agrees with the opinions of those who voted for acquittal, providing a majority in favor of acquittal.